Hi there and welcome to the AMACS online virtual classroom. My name is Mark Longman. I'm the AMACS Course Co-ordinator, and in this video I just want to give you a quick sort of overview of the actual structure of this AMACS 1 course, the learning modules that you'll go through, the path and the assessments and how it's all conducted. So essentially, AMACS 1 is the introductory course, the first level in this suite of 3 programs. And this one is about instructing the basic skills of self-defense. So the way we've structured this is that you will actually identify a core group of participants that you are going to design and develop a 6-week or 6-session self-defense program for. Now, the skills, the techniques that you actually decide to put in this program are entirely up to you, based on your own training, your club style, that sort of stuff. So this may be a group of participants that you are wanting to provide a program to. So, for instance, maybe you're going to run a women's self-defense program, or it could be a group of people that have potentially approached you. So maybe you've got a group of local security consultants or something like that who have decided that they want to up their skills and they've come to you for a self-defense program. Maybe it's a bully busters program for children. So what you're going to do is the learning and the assessment modules are then broken up into sections. You're going to tell us about this group of participants. So who are they? What sort of ages are there? What's their training background? Are there any considerations you need to make when designing a program for this group of people? So you're going to tell us about them. You're then going to go and develop a 6-week or a 6-session self-defense program. So this is a broad overview. What sort of topics are you going to cover in each of the 1-hour sessions? So there's 6 1-hour sessions. You're going to tell us, right, what topics are you going to cover in each of those sessions, the duration of the program, maybe look at some of the sort of broad resources or organisational resources you might need, so venues, that sort of stuff. From there, you're then going to develop your individual 1-hour session. So the sessions need to be of 1-hour duration, so fairly standard class time. And you're actually going to break down that session in full. So you need to give us 2 full session plans. Now this is going to be your, an introduction, obviously going over what it is you're actually going to teach them for that session, then going through and instructing the drills and the different activities that you choose to deliver your self-defense session, and obviously finish with a conclusion. Now your session plan needs to be detailed enough that if I or any instructor was going to come into your club and help you, they could take your session plan and essentially run this session without you. So you need to ensure that you've got in there that the timings, the drills, the activities, the resources that we're going to need, all these sorts of things, so that anyone could successfully run these sessions. You then conduct the program, and we need to see some videos of you conducting the sessions. Now, I don't need you to video the full 1-hour sessions. So in the assessment section, I've put up a bit of a list and a guide of the types of things that I need to see. We recommend that you perform 4 3 to 5 minute videos of each session. So you'll end up with your 2 sessions, a total of 8 videos that you'll then share with me. At the end of your program, you've conducted your sessions, you'll do a review and an evaluation. How did the program go? What worked really well for you? What were some areas of improvement to make it better next time? And essentially that's the level 1 course. There's also an element of hazard identification and risk assessment in there specific to the martial arts industry. So the sorts of things we're looking for here is that you're in your dojo, you're going to actually have a look around, have a good think about, right, what are actually some hazards that potentially my participants, myself, and other instructors may be subjected to or open to. So we look at things like, trip hazards. Are your mats even? Are they broken or missing bits? Are they clean? Do you mop and disinfect them regularly or at a set time? Exit points and things like that. Have you got boxes and things stacked up around doorways? There are extension cords in the way. Are there any electrical hazards? Have you thought about blood spills? So if somebody accidentally gets smacked in the nose and they do get a blood nose on the mat, well, how are you cleaning that up? What are you doing for them? How are you treating those people? So, at least have a first aid kit. Obviously, hopefully you're trained in first aid. But, these are the sorts of things you need to think about. The equipment you're using, is it fit for purpose and safe for use? So what that means is it actually designed for use by martial artists? And is it fit for use? Is it in serviceable condition? So there's no tears or rips or sharp edges or anything that could potentially harm someone. So you'll go through and do a hazard identification, identify the things that could potentially injure or hurt someone, and then you'll do a risk assessment looking at, okay, what control measures can you put in place to either remove that risk or minimise the risk. So look, that's essentially the AMACS Level 1 program. It's broken up into learning modules for each of those topics, and then the assessments, again, reflect each of those topics. But essentially what we want for you is that if you don't already have a 6-week or 6-session sort of self-defense program that you've created, at the end of this, you will have one. And it's potentially something you can then market to your clients or actually use as a viable product in your club or in your dojo. Look, if you have any questions throughout the course of it, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me, and good luck with your learning journey. Thanks.